Alright, my name is Chad Morris. I'll be talking about my personal journey throughout my faith and with one thing that we have described in class. Now, I believe the closest thing that I can kind of relate to is the story of Samson. Now, no, I'm not some workout buff or some guy that's killed a lot of men, but just more of like arrogance and not really discipline in a manner. So before this, I started off living in North Carolina, in a little town called Waxhaw. Now, I went to a college called Central Piedmont, and it was amazing, it was fun. However, it was not the ideal Christian college, nor a Christian college in any sort of fact. I went through a lot of college times, and I didn't do so well my first couple of years from just slacking off and doing my own thing, not really being disciplined or taking things seriously, even with all the signs being there. Being a part of the church around this time was very simple for me. I did play in the church band for a little while. However, I was not taking it seriously at heart, and practices were just second nature to me, and it wasn't just there for me. Eventually, within a couple of years, our family moved to Louisiana, a little place called Covington. Around this time, I got a job working at a place called Take 5 Oil Change, and throughout within the year, I started to run my own shop, having my own salary, and it was amazing seeing the kind of money, the kind of things I could do out on my own. Now, around this was what led me to, I guess, have a little more arrogance. Being out on my own in this own sense of way was very, how you can say, very new. It was a very new concept for me, especially with making a lot of money around this time, a lot more than what people around my age was making. And overseeing a shop of technicians was, in fact, it was something that was almost a blessing, and I never looked at it that way. I ended up going out to places late at night, going out to Mardi Gras, New Orleans, and experiencing a lot of stuff that not really people would be too proud of. And even though having a good sharp head on my toes and having my life placed out in front of me, I was not doing what the Lord had wanted me there or how He placed me there. I found myself working a lot on Sundays, even though I wasn't scheduled. I was swinging by the shop because it was actually kind of fun.
N is for no serve.
Just well, however, I was more involved with the things going on with my life than I was when I was being an actual Christian. Now, the biggest thing what made me transfer to Harding University was one day at the shop, everything fell through, and I ended up losing a lot of connections, which was close friends and just kind of connections that I've made being from my own arrogance. Now, coming up to Harding University was just different. Me just praying about it, looking back at the blessings in life, I was seeing a lot of people who went through the same thing, much older men. One of my technicians, the next youngest technician that we had at the shop was about 36 years old. Me being the 20-year-old boss with people being as old as to 56 was very weird. So seeing that I didn't want to make an arrogant mistake in my life, wanted to grow my faith, that's how I ended up transferring to Harding University. And with looking at the story of Samson, seeing his transformation with the Lord, I say it's probably the most similar. Thank you guys for listening.